Right. Asinibingelele sinamukele okhulumayo uSimingala ekhulumela iMatabeleland Broadcasting Corporation ngamafitshane iMBC. Namhlanje kuhlelo lwethu siphethe o-chairperson bethu ababili owe committee King Mzilikazi Day newe steering committee yomcimbi ofanayo bese siba nobaba uAthol Sibanda oyisivakashi sethu namhlanje obekhona kulolu suku lomgubho odlule ngomgqibelo ngempela viki esanda kudlula le. Okokuqala bengicela ukuthi lizazise omunye ngamunye igama lakhe nesibongo nokuthi ungubani yena. Ngicela uqala ngawe Stanford Mavumisa. Ngimuzwa uStanford laphayana maybe umutile ke. Stanford sound yakho ingathi lahlekile. Right. Ibingu Stanford Mavumisa ongu-chairperson we-steering committee uzobuye ngathi sesilahlekele laphaya. Sisiphumzile ngicela ukuthi uqhubeke uzazise sizaphinda sibuyele ku-Stanford.
Mina nginguphumuzile Ndlovu umgcini sihlalo owemzilikazi UK committee.
Right. Baba Sibanda sicela ukuthi uzazise ubingelele ababukeli nabalandeli be-MBC.
Salibonani hlabezulu le-MBC kuhle ukuba nani kulanga lalamhlanje. Mina ngo-April Sibanda indoda elomsindo kakhulu entweni eziningi evela eZimbabwe ngilapha nje ngokuhlupheka ukuba kuleli lizwe ngifisa ukuthi balingise ekhaya ngecha ingquzu lamanye amaxhegu anjengami.
Right. Ngo-Athol Sibanda laphana indoda elomsindo kakhulu uthi yena isifo sakhe kubanda ngabo sekhaya ushaya ingquzu ke namanye amadoda abanye obaba bangangani. Right. Ngibone ngathi uStanford Mavumisa sephendukile laphayana. Sicela ukuthi uqale phansi ngoba isound yakho ibingezwakali asizange sikuzwe ukuthi uzazise wathi wena ungubani.
Okay, hayi mina ngu-Stanford Mavumisa uchairman we-Mzilikazi Day Steering Committee ngokuhlala ngilapha eStafford lami ngibuya koBulawayo bathi kusesiphakeni ephumula. So ke lami hayi lami ngididizela ngincedisa ke ngesikhathi salomgubho kukhona iviki ephelele.
Right. Ngomne wethu uStanford laphayana uthi usuka khonale koBulawayo bathi kusesiphakeni kodwa ke hayi ngempela sonto ledlulile simbone edidizela kakhulu kumcimbi wenkosi ke siyabonga ukuphinda sihlangane live. Sisiphumzile ngicela ukuthi ngiqale kuwe laphayana namhlanje into esiyenzayo ke sikhulumisana nani bagcini izihlalo nabantu akade bengama-members e-committee ebezikhangele ngalomgubho owenzeke ngempela viki esanda kwedlula. Namhlanje sikhangela sithi ngesilungu ngama-reflections. We are reflecting on okwenzakele ngempela viki. So ngicela ukuthi ngiqale kuwe athina ama-reflections akho ngalolu suku olwedlule.
Ngiyabonga Simi. Nxa ngithi ngiyakhangela ngibona ingani into eziningi ekade sizihleli sizenelisile ukuzachiva but like any other event kungaba khona lapho esehluleke khona so siyakhula siyareflecta as well so siyabonga leli thuba lokuthi sizo reflecta sisonkeni lapha umgubho lo sesiwulungisa ube labantu akade bele interest sibili abaningi, so abantu basixhasa le community yalapha kade sikhona eWilton yasixhasa sazuza abantu akade befisa sibili ukusebenza lapha. So i-reflection generally ukuthi it was a good day. Into eziningi kade sizihleli besenelizene zisebenze zibe khona, so hayi bekukuhle ngokubona kwami.
Right, uthi bekukuhle usisiphumzile kanti ngingamfakazela ke ngoba nami ngibe khona kulowo mgubho, bekukuhle kakhulu ngempela. Stanford, ngicela ukuthi ngibuye kuwe laphana newethu. Athi nama reflections akho ngosuku lolo bugijigijima kulo, wena ubone kanjani?
Hayi, I think mina ngokubona kwami ngiyagcizela phezulu kwalokho usisiphumo akutshileyo ukubana yonke into ebesiyihlelile iye yafezeka. Like any other umbuthano or imicimbi enzakalayo, kuba khona ukuthi ngama last minutes kuba lalokhuyana okungani kuyahamba kuyeceleni, but kodwa hayi kube yizigamba zethu sodwa, akula muntu obonileyo. And siyajabula ngoba konke okuthe kwenzakala kwenzakele lanxa ama-resources abenganashota kwesinye isikhathi, but hayi umphakathi uphathisile lathi sizamile ukusebenzisana sonke singabantu. And I think we could have done more in terms of publicity of the event, because I think a lot of people didn't get to know about the event until very late. And abaningi bazwe umgubo usuphelile ukuthi bekulento ekanje. So I think in reflection kula iminyaka ezayo sizawuthi sibone ukuthi lo umsebenzi usetshenzwa abantu bonke bazisele isikhathi. And again, obviously this time around I think fuel life it was a very deciding factor. However, akuzange kwakhanya ukuthi abantu abaningi akade befike lesifiso sokubuya bayehlulekile, but alibana kuthiwa ke i-fuel ibikhona, I think we're going to have even more capacity than we had. But all in all, sijabulile.
Right. In a nutshell, go to Atwell, uthi Stanford, all in all, in a nutshell, sijabulile. Right, ngicela ukuthi ngize kuwe baba uSibanda njengobaba omdala obekhona kulomcimbi oyisivakashi sethu namhlanje. Luthini uvo lwakho ngalomcimbi nalolu suku?
Into yokuqala engimangalise ngalolu suku yikuthi abantu bezwa ama platform athize engiwalandelayo waba khona umbiko ukuthi usuku lukhona mhla ka 25 kwaku 25 anithi.
Yeah.
Into engimangalise kakhulu i-interest ebisebantwini, ngingazi kumbe udalwe ukuthi isama yalapha ingifitshane kakhulu le COVID ibivalela abantu besebefisa ukuphuma baye ndawonye, angazi. Kodwa ke konke khonokho kwenze ukuthi lapha bengihamba khona indawo eziningi lapha engiparticipate khona as a member, ngithola ukuthi abantu bebekhuluma ngeMzilikazi Day, abanye ngangakaze ngibezwe bekhuluma ngayo. Kuthe mhla sokusiya amalanga okugcina sibile ukuthi kuthiwa kuyahanjwa, ngezwa kwamanye ama-platform sebebuzana ukuthi bangaka abazakuya kuMzilikazi. Silezi mota lapha okufanele ukuthi sibe labantu abaneleyo sihambe sonke. Abanye bafika ezimoteni bathi hayi libanengi kakhulu sizathatha i-COVID, bathathe inye imota. Ngimangele, iqiniso lihle. Sithe sifika mina ngihambele lijaha sibabili emoteni. Kodwa lapha ade khona ube sithi yena ukuthi bani sithole omunye nje oyedwa sancedisana. I-interest or uthando engilubonileyo alwandanga ebantwini besindebele. Kodwa this time bakwenzile khonokho. Ngingazi ukuthi kuyini ade kuba drive. Kodwa kube kuhleke ukuthi sithi sifika sithola ukuthi hayi bonke abantu bebemi ngezinyawo bebingelelana bethabelene. Into nje engidanisileyo ukuthi bebengalama mask, yimi ngedwa ade ngile mask. Sabhoda ke hayi sabona sibili ukuthi abantu laba babhizi. Into engiyinanzeleleyo ukuthi abantu engibaziyo ade besebenza ku committee amakhanda phansi bebevele bengelathi isikhathi sokuxoxa. Hayi basiphatha kahle kakhulu. Sabuke sikubukileyo kodwa ke hayi ngibone ngani kule ndawo eziningi lapho kumele li-improve khona, kodwa bekukuhle okumangalisayo okukakhulu abantu bemzini labo ndlebe zikhanya ilanga bebebanengi labo ngimangele. So ngingema khonapho kwamanje.
Right. Okwamanje uma laphayana ubaba uSibanda kodwa akushoyo ukuthi yena ubone interest enkulu kakhulu nothando oluphume ebantwini. From what ubaba uSibanda has said, Stanford ngicela ukukhosela inyoka ephilayo laphayana. Kunento ayithathileyo nje just briefly in passing. Uthe yena interest ayibonileyo this time around from uhlanga lwabantu abaziwa ngamaNdebele. This time around kube yisibangaliso. Ucabanga ukuthi ngowakho umbono yini leyenza ukuthi i-interest yamaNdebele emcimbini noma ezintweni ezingezabo noma ezihlanganisela bona bangatholakali behambela phezulu?
I think le yindaba evele isebhodweni onjengokuthi esindebeleni esikhathini esiningi abantu silokudonselana emuva makulezinto and into le I think i-majority of abantu abesentwini abakithi esindebeleni ngale kumathebeleleni ekuphathisaneni silokusolana kakhulu. Umuntu engaqinga ngathi ayi kulalokhuyana okulaphana, mina ngombono wami lo ufuna ukudla ngathi lo ufuna ukube kanje kanje lo ufuna ukube kanje kanje angithi. Kukanti-ke ungananzelela imihlobo yabantu eshiyeneyo ukuhamba abantu besishonela uhambe ama-India uhambe ngaphi ngaphi sesapota amazwe akithi sila. Uzothola ukuthi abantu baphathisana ma kuthe kwaba khona okukhona baphathisana bencedisane. Nxa ukuthi oyedwa engavuka sizavuka sonke kusasa ngoba whatever they bring into the table uzasinceda lami whether mthengisa isinkwa yebo naye mfungenza imali but kodwa la uzasuthi ungathengisa isinkwa sami ngithi.
Right. Just in passing ngo-Stanford laphayana ekhuluma ngokuthi uma oyedwa evukile isizwe sivukile ngoba ukuphakama komunye ukuphakama kwakho ukuphakama kwaloya ukuphakama kwaloya. Ngibona ngathi ne-nutshell akushoyo ukuthi kufuze ukuthi abantu sibambisane sihambele phezulu ezintweni siphakamise sindawonye. Makuphumelelo yedwa isizwe siphumelele, makuphumelela abali-10 isizwe siyaphakama ngokunjalo ngokunjalo. Right, ngibuyele kuwe sisiphumzile sisase kuma-reflections of the day. Lina njengabantu be-committee neligijigijima kakhulu, thina singakafiki, thina sifika sesidla inyama sesigiya sekuyingoma sekumnandi. Kodwa lina yini elibona konke okungale behind the scenes esingakubonanga thina. So what are your views pertaining to organize umcimbi ofana nalowo? Uthini wena ngama-challenges ebelihlangana nawo, especially now because now besinomcimbi o-physical, abantu bakwazile ukuthi bathi come out bahlangane. Before kube yi-virtual kwaba mnandi ngaleyo ndlela, kodwa ke this time people were able to come out and meet. So athina ama-challenges wena njenge-committee elihlangane nawo ukuthi nihlanganise abantu ngale ndlela?
Ngiyabonga Simo, umbuzo wakho omuhle. Nxa kulungiselwe into enkulu njengaleyo, umgubho omkhulu njengalowo, ama-challenges vele siqala ngawo, ngama-challenges ukuthi sizayifinansa njani umgubho as it were. Yeah, so kuba lama-financial challenges and ngithanda ukuveza ukuthi iqiniso lipheleleyo we are ever so grateful. Kulabantu abathe besizwa ngokuthi we are operating on zero funding. Hayi babuya bafika basinika bathi le imali yokuthi lincedise. So ngizababonga bonke nje ukugcineni ithuba lokuthi bonga abantu bonke. Kodwa kulabantu besindebeleni bona besikhuluma ngabo ukuthi mhlawumbe abasukumeli phezulu. Maybe ukuthi kwesinye isikhathi kuhle ukukhuluma ukuthi hayi abantu bekhaya financially and babuya lokusukuma baze ama challenges maningi ngoba ukulungiselela umgubho omkhulu njengalo nxa lingahlala indawo yini kunzima ngoba lisebenzisa ifoni. Kuyamela ukuthi la nxa lisiyabukela indawo lizaba elihayayo selisebenzisa amafoni ukubona ukuthi isetting kufanele ibe njani. Into zonke nje zikaswa lokuthi ngikobulawayo silungisele ukuthi siye eGweba. So ukuthi sibe khona ngale physical kuba nzima. Kulama challenges yona la ukuthi you can't put things together. Omunye kakhona muhlo omunye ukhona ku meeting. So lokuthi siya overlapha kwesinye isikhathi making these things. Kwesinye isikhathi ngiyakwanisa ukuthi ngithi asesithole lokho omunye la ayethola then we clash, we have two things. So mbona ngani we have a lot of groundwork to do because even steering committees, they are for that particular region. So I say the rolling steering committee. The main committee remains the same, but the steering committees become regionally. So in that regional setting, maybe like some so it's a trial and error thing. Why this you are only trying to keep. But I actually say I'm glad to say they pulled their weight. It was a good event. So my challenges, especially financial challenge. So angazi maybe so kumele sizama ukubona siyazama ama fundraising before we get to the event. Yeah.
Right. Chairperson, ukhona ke wangicorrecta kuma comments we previous video. Wathi singaphonga ukuthi Mzilikazi Day ngoba lolu lusuku lwenkosi, so kumele siqale ngokuthi King. So chairwoman laphana owe King Mzilikazi Day celebrations bikhona mhla ka-25 kuyona le inyanga esanda kudlula ngempela sonto le esiphuma kuyo. Ukhuluma ngama-financial challenges abahlangane nawo, kanti on a positive note start ukukhuluma ngokuthi kuthiwa abantu abasukumeli phezulu. Uthi yena abantu bathe besiza ukuthi i-operations operator from zero funding, abantu baphakamela phezulu bangene ekhwameni zabo bakhipha okuthile ukuze umcimbi ube khona. So siyabonga kakhulu endaweni enjalo. We like hearing positive things ngoba ziyasigqugquzela, ziyasiphakamisa, ziyasi-encourage. Right, back to you Mavomisa, owe steering committee ye King Mzilikazi Day celebrations local area lapho ekade khona ngempela sonto lesiphuma kuyo. Athina ama-challenges endawo lina ngesikhathi lifitshethise endaweni yeni lihlangane nakuphi, lenze kuphi, lifunde kuphi?
Ngiyabonga kakhulu umbuzo elubuzayo lo. I think lapha isikhona, yes, we might have had a few challenges, but I think the majority, it was more of a welcome from the community, the local community eyabo lebezikhanyilanga basamukele kakhulu bathi besizuthi silomcimbi onjalo. It was a cultural day. They were all up in arms wanting to help because we have made history in this community lapha in this corner by bringing such an event. It has never happened before, and I think it has never happened in the UK. The mixture of abantu njoba I think you might have seen comments from JQ before. Bekulama Asians, bekulabelungu, bekulaba West Africans, wonke abantu bebekhona angithi. But now the challenge is that I feel, I think this goes back to the first question that you asked about abantu bakithi. You see, we've got cultural groups abuya from iMatabeleland. I am sorry to say that I'm very much disappointed. We acknowledge this day as King Mzilikazi Day. We volunteer our services for free. We were running at a 0% budget. And now these cultural groups are here in the UK. they are, and we know they're in business, but however, this is a day that is actually going to reinforce what they are doing. Now, can you imagine if any group, a cultural group, said, okay, this is a way to participate for King Mzilikazi Day. That wasn't going to end there because you were going to dance there. Basically, a very big majority of people to be attending. That means that is publicity for you. But like I said before, ufuna ukuvuka ngathi bafundise nje mahhala akusikho lokho siyaphathisana singumthwakazi sifuna ukwenza sijoine la abanye esibabonayo besenza into zabo culturally bencedisana bephathisana if futhi bewile basiphathisa labo be understand ukuthi sami ngo-zero budget angithi bebezakhula nabo ngoba that njengoba nje manje sikuma-Television Broadcasting Corporation liyakhuluma lapha kuzahamba kuzamemetheka emazweni wonke they were going to grow angithi. So but however because thina ema-Television siba le-great sometimes lokukhangelana ukuthi I love ukungisebenzisa, I think there we could have done better by actually volunteering our services, showing what in a Matabeleland province we do have cultural activities, we do have cultural groups. Siyaziqhenya ngalo msebenzi okhona hayi ukuthi sikhangele imali phambili yebona ye zemalini. Ngiyabonga.
Right. Ngumavumisa laphayana reflecting on the King Mzilikazi Day celebrations ebikhona ekhuluma from a chairperson, from a committee member and as a chairperson ngalokho bekusenzeka in the locality bona ngabe steering committee njengoba echilo uthi siphumzile ukuthi within i-locality lapho umcimbi obakhona kuba ne-steering committee esibona ngokwenzakalayo lapha endaweni so that umcimbi ukwazi ukuthi uphumelele uhambe ngendlela eyiyo. Ngibuyele kuwe baba uSibanda laphayana uthe wena there are a few things ofila angathi they could have been done better in one way or the other. Ngaba khona mhlawumbe ezingu one or two that you can share na bo chairperson bethu esilabo namhlanje abangaphuma lazo lapho ukuthi okay izivakashi zethu ebezikhona abantu bethu abebefikile they felt 1 to 3 ngomcimbi ukuthi singa improve here or there.
Kakhulu mama kakhulu umkhuhlane okhona ebantwini besindebele esadalwa ngumzilikazi yenalo esingaye uhlupho lwabo ngafunde eMashonaland secondary ngafundela inyibale lehlala lingihlekisa okuthiwa yichirwere. Uchirwere ngumkhuhlane abantu besindebele balomkhuhlane khathesi sibuthene khonapha sibuthaniswe yiMatabeleland anti-Matabeleland Broadcasting Corporation.
Yebo.
Uma i-MBC ingatholanga i-funding iza operator izwela iKing Mzilikazi what did you say to King Mzilikazi what?
King Mzilikazi Day celebration.
Right.
Ngathi slash commemoration as well.
Right. King Mzilikazi commemoration days and whatever. Uma i-MBC ingancediswanga nge-funding, i-funding yakhona has got to be deliberate, it has got to be in the budget. Uma kuyikuthi iKing Mzilikazi ifuna ukukhavwa i-MBC. iKing Mzilikazi labo bonke abantu abalandela iKing Mzilikazi as a whole in totality, including lathi izebukeli, kumele sazi ukuthi izinto lezi kumele zenziwe. Akula organization engaphila ingalamali. Imali is the water, it is the life of all organizations. So uma silento esifisa ukuthi iphumelele kumele sibe lendlela ezi-deliberate and as ayikhona okuthiwa kukhulunywa amakhungahunga kumbe kunjani kayibe khona imali yokwenza ama-projects lama-programs ukwenzela ukuthi bonabo chair abangu-2 esilabo lamhla khona bethi uma behlala phansi beplota eya next year baphume le budget bathi eya next year sinakanela ukuthi izaspenda so much ukuhaya abantu abazabuya bezochaya ingquzu ukuhaya abantu abazoyenza isichikitsha abengungu iMBC anything kakube le financial costing ekhona that goes with that thing. Once lingaba le mali enjalo lizathola ukuthi even ama-donors will want to come in. Why? Because bazafika khona phana ba-display ama-stalls zabo njengoba babewa-displayile bafaka ngabona omunye ebhale i-diaspora insurance displayile khwaphana. That is what we want. Nxa i-King Mzilikazi commemoration i-successful event i-attract abantu abafana lalabana esababonayo ngilitshayela ihlombe committee abantu baza increase even commercial entities, companies, big companies will come in and they say sifuna uku-advertise ngoba kulabantu abaningi ababuyayo. Without money bantu bakithi umkhuhlane wokwesaba imali lokwala le mali kawuphele.
Right, ngubaba wethu uSibanda laphayana uthi yena imali iyona life iyona water edingekayo ukuthi izinto zikwazi ukuthi zihambe. At the same time he's bringing about a very important point engizoyilahlela kuwe sisiphumzile laphayana uthi khona ukuthi yena ubaba kumele kube nezindlela programs finance akhona in advance abantu abazokwazi ukuthi batshale kuzona ukwenzela ukuthi imicimbi nezinto ezenzakalayo zikwazi ukuthi ziqhubeke. Zingaba khona inhlelo ezikhona eselizenzile so far noma ngama-new lessons elihlangane nawo nisazohlala phansi niye ku-drawing board nidrafte ngendaba ze-finance?
Sile postmortem meeting mid-month phakathi kuka-October khonapho lapho sizabe sitshaya i-review as both committees ukuthi sikhangele ukuthi singenza njani ukuthi sizama ukuba ahead of time ukuze next year maybe sizabe sesile funding esizirayizele yona la sikhanyelela ukuthi mhlawumbe njengabo-April khonapho kumbe ngabo-February we do things like Valentine dinner dances and things like that ukuzama ukuraise imali just to preempt some of the things esifisa ukuzenza but izinto esizazikhangela nxa sesisenza i-postmortem meeting mid-month.
Right, njengo-chairwoman or overall ngizaphinda ngibele kuwe khonapho ngikubuze about the future of usuku lolu. What does the future look like?
Ngibona ingani sesile 3 years running. The first year it was beautiful, but yeah, our numbers were not so large, and it was also on zero funding, right? And then it is the following year that's when we were recognized and given the funding. So I think just to answer your question, what is the future like? The future looks really bright for usuku lolu. Sizaqalisa ukufaka ama-applications for funding because i-recognition yalolu suku isisiba enhanced. Abantu sebesazi, even the funders are now aware ukuthi sikhona. Ma ungangena nje ku-website what's this? I-Heritage Fund, Lottery Heritage Fund. Nxa bengakayikhuphi kumbe maybe ku-archives uzafica inkalakatha ye-statue senkosi. These are the people abazifunda. So the future really looks very bright. So angesabi ukuthi khona kuzaba lesikhathi lapho sizehluleka khona angesabi. Ngilesipindi ukuthi we will grow bigger and better and will be funded at some point, fully funded.
Right. Chairperson is confident, fully confident. Ukuthi the future yalo mcimbi it looks very good. Ngicela ukuthi ngibuye kuwe Mavumisa laphana. Ngicabangela ukuthi this was the first time umcimbi ohostwe khona ku locality yenu laphaya. What does the future look like? Do you look at having umcimbi again lapho kini, or what are the plans?
Okay, so basically, lapha besikhona thina angithi yebo naye kube kuse-Stafford, but we were standing in for the region of West Midlands, or the Midlands, Ihlangene, West Midlands. So majority of people that attended, including community level, they were asking, can we make this an annual event khona lapha? So Zaditina Sabatela and Jobosis Pumechi, this goes regionally. And again, obviously, I'm a steering committee for this year and for this region. So Gusiam Wabantu, if venues ilayo, ama facilities akona, we're quite happy about that. But however, depending on the main committee, if Belis Fisoti, I think the plan is it has to go at last year, if Southampton, it. So we are a committee, the main committee, how they feel, whether they want to keep changing it, or do we look at the resources that we had this year and say, wow, actually, that was fantastic. We had everything that we wanted. We were given a freedom of the whole community, of the whole setup. I will limitation, but you are limited on this, but do as you please. So for the region would love to have this again if we had the chance and the opportunity going forward.
Right. The region is calling for another celebration to happen there. Siyilahlela ku-main committee-ke yiyo ezosazisa ukuthi siyabuyela yini noma siqhubeka siya phambili. Right. Isikhathi sethu laphana sesibalekile before speak ekugcineni, because today we are just reflecting. Asifuni ukuthi sibe long and long going on and on. We're just coming together to reflect on what happened and what can be improved on okubonakele okwenzakele nento ezinjalo. Sisiphumzile ngicela ukubuyela kuwe ngaphana briefly ngithi mina kulezi zinto ebezirayizwa ngubaba uSibanda, since uthe nizoba is it a meeting soon lapho lizo-reflecta khona, so all of them lizozibona khona kule meeting and then you draft from there.
Yeah, ku meeting isiza, I think isiza into ezikhulunywa ngubaba uSibanda, ama-proposals. We'll take them on board. This is a meeting. I think we're not a rigid committee. We'll take them on board. And the other thing is, ababuya with their views about what they saw. So yes, we'll take everything on board.
Right. Back to you, Mavumisa. There is a general view that was flying around Penangale Mtsumbini. Abantu bekhala ngokuthi it's a bit outside town. How do you feel? What can you say about that? The venue is all right, it's beautiful, but it's a bit outside town.
Okay. I think abantu banento yokuthi mawungathi kulomcimbi lapha lalaphayana bathi kukhatshana la ngaphi. Umbuzo engabuza wona ngoba yonke indawo ikhatshana. Ungithatha manje ungise Bournemouth ngizathi ukhatshana, ungithatha ungise ePlymouth ngizathi ukhatshana. Yonke indawo ikhatshana. And then if we talk about inner city venues, the freedom that we had in that outside venue, for instance, parking, traffic, you know, and so many other things. If we were, for instance, to be in Birmingham, there's a very high chance that parking charges, parking tickets, disruptions due to traffic. That's a so if you have to look at it from a positive perspective, you'll see what being outside in the middle of nowhere is actually more beneficial to an event like this, because we had the freedom to make as much noise as we want to. We had the freedom to park our cars anyhow in an orderly manner. We had the freedom of uhamba. It's a very nice environment actually about the corner. I think you did see it might be out of the cities, but who says that, bearing in mind, we're talking about a cultural day, King Mzilikazi Day. It's a cultural day. Culture, I don't think Utama Culture's live since especially center using this color village color in small little villages, khula usiya phambili kusangale. Ngacabanga injelele umuntu engathena enjelele ukhatshana la ngaphi.
Right. Ngomavumisa laphayana, addressing the issue of venue being beat outside town. Sisiphumzile sinanzelela ukuthi besinenduna laphayana. How difficult was it bringing in abantu from outside, outside the UK, bringing them in for umcimbi lo?
Into ebinhle simi ukuthi induna ibivele khona lapho.
Oh, ibivele khona.
Yes, so ubevele khona, so kwase kusiba lula ukuthi khona simcele ngoba bekhona. But umcimbi wa last year sasizimisela ukuthi isikhulumele esasikhona esasisinxusile, the main speaker sasizimisela ukuthi maybe sasingamletha from ekhaya, so asisakwenzanga ngoba kwasuka kwavalwa ngenxa ye-COVID. Kodwa induna ibivele khona lapha siyilethe vele.
Right, okay. Kuhle kakhulu laphayana. We also realized ukuthi umcimbi wenzakale kabili kulo nyaka. Ube khona early in the year, kwaba khona futhi later in the year. So umbuzo wami uthi, is it going to be the norm going forward ukuthi isiba now beginning of the year and then later in the year, or is it going to be umcimbi ozoba khona once in a year?
Yeah. Okwenze saba lawo ngoMarch this year ukuthi last year kwakulokho kutshintsha because of i-COVID. Sazama ukuthi siplane for i-live event. Kwase kukhanya ukuthi khona will be violating ama-COVID guidelines, the government guidelines. Satshintsha saya ku-virtual. Kwangani sekuvuliwe sabuyela saya ku-live. Eventually sasesenze plan just lokho zene-virtual. So sasesiba out of time ukuthi sikwanise ukuthi siyenze, because we're actually changing most of the time because of the uncertainty and the changes in government guidelines. So sasesithi even singawenzanga ngoSeptember, shall we do a belated one March? Sasesenza the virtual one. But the plan is just to have it once ngomnyaka September.
Right.
Yeah.
It is going to be an event that happens once a year on the 25th of September every year. Back to you, Mavumisa. Bekunama-stalls laphayana ku-venue. Bekunokudla okumnandi, bekune-insurance obabusibanda ukhulumile laphayana. Bekuna izinto eziningi ezinhle kakhulu. How difficult was it to come up with that setting whereby there are stalls and you put a setting efana naleyana ku-venue?
I wouldn't say that we had so much of challenges, but I think we did have overwhelming interest from people. However, we had to limit this time around a number of, for instance, caterers to 2, because obviously this has been the first time that we've had it in an environment like that, and we didn't want to the situation where we've got more caterers than Avantava we are. And then also we wanted to make sure there is what you call it, umuntu ebuya ethenga udla sibekwazi ukuthi okay lola lo udla laphana, we were looking for ama-certificates ama-insurance, ama-indemnity, etc., and ama-certificates ukuthi abantu especially abantu abathengisa ukudla ukuthi are they certified to sell ukudla na, and stuff like that, which worked well. for insurance purposes. So we had to limit that to an extent. However, abanye abantu nje ababele thengisa mhlambe impahla lani we didn't have any limitations when it comes to that. So it wasn't it wasn't very difficult at all. But yes, we did have challenges in pruning down who are we going to have and who are we not going to have.
Right. Because of our time, I'll just come back to you for closing remarks. Babu Sibanda, ngicela ukuthi usinikeze ama-closing remarks akho ngosuku lolo lubekhona ama-reflections akho, because you are representing abantu bonke akade bekhona emcimbini. Ama-views akho, they are not coming from a one-person perspective, they are actually broad. So in closing, ungathini ba?
I would go along with the suggestion yokuthi if possible umcimbi lo kawubhode leNgland yonke ukwenzela ukwemukela abavela kuma regions achiyeneyo. Kungaba iStafford yodwa kokuphela ngenxa yokuthi ku convenient abanye bagcina behlehlele emuva. Isikhathi mbone ngani they were really spot on ukukhetha isama. Isama yaleli lizwe is normally about 7 days. So siyabonga lokhu elikwenzileyo. Phakamisani next time ndizame ukunxusa uNkosi Bulelani abekhona. Kumbe limthwale sibulabuye. Abantu bebebuza lapha bethi ungani ubengekho.
Right. Right, ngubaba wethu uSibanda, uAtwell Sibanda laphayana obe yisivakashi sethu namhlanje. Obesincedisa ngama-reflections namhlanje osuku lwethu oludlulileyo obekuyi King Mzilikazi Day celebrations. Ngicela ukubuyela kuwe chairperson omkhulu, before you give us ama-closing remarks akho ubukhulume ngokuthi there are people that you would want to thank. So in just 1 to 2 minutes, ngicela ukuthi ubonge labo bantu, and then afterwards give us our closing remarks.
Ngithanda ukubonga iMathebelele Broadcasting Corporation. Singakabi lo mgubho basiniki i-pre-interview namhla sikhona lapha for i-postmortem. Ngiyabonga la kusasa. Ngiyafisa ukuthi iMathebelele ndikhule, i-Broadcasting Corporation ikhule ize ezingeni esingalicabangeliyo. Siyabonga. Bese ngithanda ukubonga i-football tournament eyayichewa nguBokani. Siyabonga ukuthi babuya lama-Gambians, I think Gambian Ghana teams leBarcelona. Siyabonga i-steering committee and their smaller teams led by uSten. Siyabonga for the great job kakhulu. Bese ngibuya ngizobonga i-main committee uqobo, ngibonge uKhumalo yena lenkosikazi yakhe uSephiso. Sengibonga ama-donors kulamakhumalo bazibiza bathi bangamakhumalo, they are Khumalo clan, bakhupha imali zabo eziningi ezinhle. Siyabonga kakhulu makhumalo lapha elizalalela khona le broadcast libe kwazi ukuthi siyalihlonipha. Siyabonga la kusasa sibili. And then bese mbonga abantu ababuye bazothenga ama-stalls, like ubaba Sibanda was saying, kulabo diaspora, kulabo mama bebepheka, kulabantu akade belethe izinto zabo ezitshiyeneyo. Ama-stalls bebewathenga ukuthi umuntu athenge itafula yakhe abuye. Labo siyabonga for their growing interest. I thank you all very much.
Right, closing remarks quickly in a minute.
Or closing remarks. Umgubho futhi September next year. We are going to try and do fundraisers during the year. Please watch the space.
Right, watch the space. Ucho kanjalo uchairperson uPhumzile Ndlovu. Stanford Mavunisa, closing remarks in 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay. No, mina ngifuna ukubonga okwaqala i-committee ethe yangikhetha obana ngibe ngu-chairperson of the steering committee. I thank you for your trust in me, and I'm glad that we worked well together. And I would like to thank my committee members as well, our steering committee, for working well with us. I'd like to thank e-community, Which and Aston, for their part and support in everything that they did for us. I'd like to thank everyone, as Sis Pumzile has mentioned, everyone that has been mentioned by Sis Pum. I'd like to thank our families as well who have been there supporting us during the times when we're having making all those phone calls in the middle of the night, day, etc. Just want to say thank you very much for everyone. Thank you very much again for the Immaterial Broadcasting Corporation for giving us this opportunity to actually reflect on the day. And thank you, Ubaba Usbanda, for your contributions here. Thank you very much.
Right. Stanford Mavumisa laphana. Okhulumayo uSimingala ekhulumela iMBC. Besikhuluma no chairperson we main committee ye King Mzilikazi Day celebration ekhona ngomnyaka on the 25th of September. uPhumzile Ndlovu, saphinda saba no Stanford Mavumisa obe ngu-chairperson we-steering committee in the locality lapho umcimbi obukhona lo nyaka. Saphinda saba nobaba wethu Atwell Sibanda obe isivakashi sethu namhlanje obekhulumela ke yena in general abantu akade bekhona emcimbini, abantu abakhuluma ngomcimbi, into ezinjalo. Siyabonga kakhulu namhlanje besenza ama-reflections on the day esikubonile okwenzakele nokuzwakele. Injayelo yokuthi makwenziwa ama-reflections kuyavela izinto ezi-negative, kuyavela izinto ezi-positive. Konke kuhle kuqondile is the balance of life ngoba kuyasakha, we learn from this, we take from this, we grow from this. So lingaqhubeka njalo lisupporte i-MBC. Ku-comment section lingeza njalo nemibono yenu. Imibono yenu iqakathekile kakhulu ukuthi thina njenge-MBC, njengoba bengisho ukuthi ukhona ochilo laphana ukuthi singabothi Mzilikazi kuphela kodwa sithi King ngoba inkosi. Futhi ukhona ke wakhuluma ngokuthi masikhuluma ngalezi zinto kumele sivunule ke, sigqoke sibe ngaleyo ndlela. Nalokho siyakuzwa, siyakubona ngokuzayo ke sizokwazi ukuthi senze ngokunjalo. We are learning, we are growing. Siyaqhubeka, siyaphambili. Siyabonga kakhulu isikhathi seni lonke belikhona, nani nonke libukele, nani nonke lizavukela ivideo, niqhubeke njalo niseseke. Siyabonga.
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 Siyabonga.